An object at rest stays at rest, whereas an object at motion stays at motion until an outside force, that was my hand, stops it or starts it. Hi friends, in this video we are going to talk about Newton's three laws of motion. So let's name them. The first law is called inertia, the second law force, and the third law is action or reaction. So let's talk about the first law. So what are we waiting for? Let's start. So the first law is inertia. Inertia states that an object at rest stays at rest and an object at motion remains at motion unless an outside force starts or stops them. So example for inertia is an object at rest stays at rest, whereas an object at motion stays at motion until an outside force, that was my hand, stops it or starts it. So now let's talk about the second law, that is force. So F equals m times a, that is also called force equals mass times acceleration. Greater the force, greater the acceleration. Heavier the object, greater the mass of an object, greater the force required to move it. Me show an example. When I throw this cock lightly into the air, it doesn't go that up. But when I put it hardly, it goes too much up. So greater the force, greater the acceleration. Lesser the force, lesser the acceleration. So now let's talk about the third law of motion, that is action or reaction. It states that an action has an equal but opposite reaction. You all have seen that how rockets blast up into the sky. So that is also based on the third law of motion, that is action or reaction. So the rocket engine produces thrust that takes the rocket into the sky, and the engine also produces hot exhaust gases. So when the rocket goes up, that is called the reaction, and when the rocket leaves the thrust, and that is called the action. So this is a perfect example for action and reaction. Yes, that doesn't have that rocket doesn't. We cannot see the rocket in our daily life, but we can see one thing of action and so these are the three laws, Newton's three laws, that were inertia, force, and action or reaction. So for watching more science videos, like, share and subscribe. Bye.